Are you ready to learn? Because my super experienced guests are ready to share some really valuable information. Make sure and listen all the way to the end to get help and support. So let's start with the best audio experience.
Hello guys, welcome to our show. Today we discuss about digital marketing, about tips, trends and many other things. We are going to touch more about SEO, how you can create the right strategy, how you can get results and many other valuable tips and insights. I'm so excited to discuss this topic with Ali Jaffar Zia. How are you?
Hey Anatoly, how are you? Thank you so much for inviting me, and it's an honor being here.
Yeah, big pleasure, big pleasure. I love learning. I love getting new insights, ideas, trends. And many people think that I have this podcast for the sake of growing my audience. No way, guys. I'm learning. I'm learning with you because, you know, uh, I found you can't be an expert, but you can have the goal to develop, innovate, update your skills because marketing is a quickly changing world. Now, many things are coming. You need to adapt. You need to analyze. If you stop, then you are not marketed. Okay, Ali. Before we start, just tell more about yourself, experience, background, and why you decided to share with us about your great ideas.
Yeah. So first of all, I'm basically from Pakistan. I came to the US in 2014, and since then it's been a roller coaster ride. So basically, I started my career in digital marketing back in 2010 when I was writing content for a company based in US. So I started from there, and I've grown up. I've ramped up with time. I've ended up my career as a chief marketing officer. But after that, I started my own marketing agency, which was always there on the side as a side hustle. But then I thought that now is the time to go fully live into my dream and passion. So yeah, right now I am the owner and founder of my digital marketing agency based in Salt Lake City, Utah State, and it's a digital maxima, and we are growing with every day, and things are looking good. The online marketing space is very competitive. It is growing, so you need to be competitive in your field in order to survive in this field, right? So it's been a very interesting and challenging ride, and I'm up for it.
Nice. Awesome. Ali, let's talk about creating the right strategy. I think all things start from strategy. I found a study in Digital Marketing Institute about that, interesting. 36% of companies only have a documented content strategy. Many others, most companies ignore it and they just chase high volume keywords. They don't know
Yeah.
what to do or just replicate their competitors. It's not good idea because if something worked many years ago, it doesn't work today because of huge competition at any niche. Can you tell how to create this digital marketing strategy before doing something?
Yeah, first of all, you're absolutely right. The long tail keywords, they have a much higher conversion rate as compared to the other small tail keywords like one or two words or even three, because everybody is trying to hit for those keywords and it's hard for you to get a bail on that. So I totally agree with that. So whenever we onboard a client, they ask us like, hey, we want sales and leads. They don't know about SEO. They'll just ask us, hey, we want sales and leads. So as a agency owner, it is our job to explain it to them and to strategize on our end. How are we gonna achieve their goal? So what we do is that we understand their marketing challenges, what their goals are, what their website looks like. Is it competitive enough? Do we want to make changes on the website? And then we do a competitor analysis. What other keywords, what other competitors are doing in the space, in the niche they're in, and what keywords they are trying to hit for. So based on that, we come up with a strategy. For example, for if it's an automotive shop owner, body shop owner, and he has a store in Houston, so he wants to target 25 miles radius of his store. So for his scenario, we can't go live, we can't go statewide, we can't advertise him as a national business because it's not going to help him. And at the end of the day, he's going to ask us, hey, where are my leads and revenue? So we come up with a strategy based on the needs. So we come up with a local SEO strategy. We have to have a strong Google business listing. We have to optimize the site based on the local keywords. We have to write articles targeting the local interests of that area. And most importantly, generate backlinks which are coming from sites which are connected to that hometown of that shop owner. So it's all about increasing credibility of that business in that specific area. So our strategy revolves around how to build credibility. And for that, we do the keyword research. We will research the competitors, what they're doing, as I said, and all the things that I've mentioned.
I'm sorry for that. I I have some technical issue. I don't know what happens. Can you
Okay.
hear me now?
Yes, yes, I
Yeah,
can hear you. Were
yeah,
you able to hear me?
yeah. I got a phone call, and
Oh.
after that, I don't know. I tried to deny this call, but yeah, it happens anyway. We'll cut it. Okay.
Do
Uh,
we have to start from the start?
no, no, that's okay. We are
Okay.
online, so yeah, we
Okay.
can go ahead. Okay, Ali, I have the question about once I spoke with a webmaster, and he told me he lost 400,000 traffic, because Google dropped ranking positions for his website. So but he didn't lose any sales. So he got a huge traffic, a lot of traffic, but this traffic didn't convert. Can you tell how to unite your strategy with buying persona, with your unique selling proposition? You mentioned that long tail keywords can sell much better. So can you tell how to do I know that these keywords that I choose for my content plan will sell in the end?
Yeah, first of all, stop focusing on the things that don't matter. So your content, your strategy of your website, you have to be very sharp and laser focused on who your target audience is. And are you able to communicate with your content, with your website, with your social media posts and everything? Like, are you able to talk to them in a very transparent way? uh, if that is going good, then you have to work on the search intent. The search intent is very important. It's like you have to make sure that you are trying to answer all the possible questions the user may ask, all those questions even which he hasn't asked. So if somebody is trying to search in Google best soccer shoes, So that's a very generic keyword. Best soccer shoes does not entirely mean that he's going to buy uh, with that keyword combination. So try the long tail keywords. Best soccer shoes in Salt Lake. Best soccer shoes that last longer. Long lasting best soccer shoes. So these are the combinations you have to. So that additional keyword is going to specify a very sales oriented keyword searcher, and you can add these keywords on your website as well, and target people who are trying to search these things.
Mhm. Okay, let's talk about priorities. I see when webmasters, when they try to cover a lot more than having resources, and we know that less but quality is key. So when you have a huge list of keywords, but you have only a few writers in your team who can provide or create high quality content, how to choose priorities? How do I know that these keywords are better? It's better create content for them. Like Brandin, he creates one piece of content. I don't know about today, but before selling backlink.com, he created a piece of content a month and got huge traffic, a lot of traffic, because of focusing on specific topics. He created super high quality content. Can you tell about priorities? How to choose the right keywords in
The
your
right
content
keywords.
plan?
Yeah, so when you're using tools for keyword research, it is going to show in that tool what is the monthly search volume of that keyword. So that is going to tell you if the competitiveness is high, medium, or low. So that is the first indication of how you can tell if this keyword is searched more or less. Then there's a bidding strategy indicator, which is called the average CPC, the cost per click on that keyword. How much will Google Ads charge you in advertisement for this keyword? If that cost amount is high, it is an automatic indicator that this keyword is very authentic. People are using this, and it may be beneficial for you if you use it organically as well. So, and also having said all this, uh, although the high CPC cost or the high monthly search volume, they may seem that it's a very lucrative keyword, but it may be harder for you to rank on those keywords. So, as I said in the start, using long tail keywords are more beneficial for businesses since it's easier to rank on them. It takes less time, and there is less competition on that.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about digital marketing is huge. We have many different directions: social media, paid marketing, SEO, name them, including audio podcasts that we have right now. Let's talk about choosing the right channel. I found, for example, many companies they try to replicate competitors. If competitors are good on YouTube, they jump on YouTube without experience or even passion to film videos. Today, you can't go ahead without passion if you have no experience. So, for me, it's more important to consider your strong side. For example, if I'm good with writing, why I need to film videos? It's better to write, for your blog, for social media. If you're good with filming, so just film. You can find a lot of customers on YouTube. Can you tell how to choose the right channel? Because I know some companies that have no good results with SEO, but they can get results from TikTok, from LinkedIn. It depends on their channels. So, any insights how to find the right channel?
Yeah, so first of all, how I see it as every social channel is like a different human being, and every human has a different personality. When you talk to him, you have to understand what is the nature of that human being. So then, for example, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, all of them are different humans, and you have to engage differently for each channel. Even the size of the content images can't be the same on every channel. The video formatting is not the same. So that explains you, like, you have to treat them differently. First of all, how to choose the right channel? You have to understand what your goal is. Are you there for sales? Are you there for engagement? Are you there to build a community? So you have to be laser focused on that. What are you here for? And based on that, you can choose a channel. Also, what I can say is that see what your strength is. Like, are you very good and strong at creating videos? If you are, then Instagram Reels are good for you. Then TikTok is good for you. If you are good at creating infographics, then LinkedIn might be a thing for you. If you are looking to build communities and groups and channels and collecting like minded individuals, then Facebook might be a good fit for you. So it all depends based on your needs. You have to understand what each channel offers, and then you can shake hand accordingly.
Yeah, I agree. I couldn't agree more with that because I think when you have some strengths, it's better to double your energy with the strengths than try
Yeah,
to fix your weak side.
yeah,
Of course, if you are passionate about your weak side, why not? You can go ahead. It takes time with patience to achieve some results. Okay, Ali, let's get back to SEO. SEO is huge as well. And can you tell how to find something in SEO that impacts more? For example, we have content, link building, technical optimization, user experience. And once I spoke with a master who told me that in their company they don't use link building at all, but their traffic plus a million people, a lot of traffic. And I asked why you don't use link building, because they have no time with that. And they pay attention to create content, high quality content, so it works for them. Many experts can tell SEO doesn't work without link building. You need to have link building, and I think it depends. It depends on your benchmark. For example, if you have authority, if you have some backlinks, probably you don't need them. So can you tell how to measure the impact of different SEO methods? And for example, I found it's not good idea try to fix everything in SEO. For example, if you can write awesome text, probably you don't need design like Wikipedia, like Investopedia, no, because they have value in their context, and they don't use link building at all. So, any insights about choosing
yeah.
the right strengths in SEO?
The right sense. Yeah. So you have asked so many questions in one question, so I'll try to answer one by one.
Okay.
So if I remember what you asked, so you said, like, what are the indicators of how to measure
Yeah, you
SEO?
you can
Is it
you can
working or not?
start to list from your experience to list impact of SEO algorithms. Your list.
Yeah, so based on the recent Google changes in the year 2022, they have updated the algorithm based on the user experience and how the content is treating the visitor. So basically, what is trying to say, what Google is trying to say, like, are you providing the visitor with all the information that he might be or he might not be interested in. So covering all the angles is very important. So what's the key performance indicator for me is the average user time spent on the page. So Google can even track if the site is opened, how long does the user stays at a certain height of a web page, and how long does he stays there, and then he goes down, and then what is the exit ratio. So that is the engagement. How many times does a user clicks on a call to action? Does he get his need fulfilled or not? So these are small indicators which Google is trying to see now, to see if the user experience is good or not. If if it finds like out of 100 people who came onto the web page through organic searches, if more than half of the people are spending a relatively good amount of time on the web page, it is an automatic sign that this page has something to do with those keywords that were being searched. And when the people came to that page, they were satisfied, right? So the level of satisfaction is something that Google is going to see now in the years to come, and that
Mhm.
could be through any means. If you have videos, if you have animated images or infographics, I think these are the things that can capture the attention of the user, and it can increase the average time that a user spends on the web page.
Mhm. Okay, let me share my story. 12 years ago, when I started my SEO journey, I
Mhm.
created my online project. And what I did, I hired a team of copywriters who wrote about anything. That worked well. Now, Google ranked all our content, we got traffic. Then things changed and we adapted to new challenges. And during some time, we changed approaches to write text. Today, we hire experts, specialists in specific niche. For example, for SEO blog or digital marketing blog, marketers need to write text, not people who can write about anything, because jack
Yeah,
of all trades, master of none.
yeah.
Can you tell how to find responsible copywriters who can write great text for your blog? Because I see this big issue with my clients, with my audience who pay attention to create high quality products, but they have no time or experience to write text or create content. Any insights about finding the right copywriters?
Yes, so that is a very valid question, and we used to have this issue in the start where we were like unsure, like is this writer will going to be able to write in this niche or not? So it resulted in bad content quality at the end of the day, which is going to be very hurting for the agency. So what I have come up with, what can solve this issue, is that you have to train your writers, you have to invest in them. For example, if you know that in the healthcare industry you have 5 or 7 clients, you hire a writer, you educate them in that niche, they research on an everyday basis what's happening, what's new in this niche, what competitors are doing, what blogs or pages are ranking. Just analyze the pages which are ranking right now. I think that is the best and easiest way to understand what works in SEO. Just see what Google is putting on the page number one in the ranking 1, 2, 3. So once your writers have to jump on to something more than just being writers. They have to be researchers, and they have to become a specialist in their field. And once you have those writers ready, invest in them, and then they will take care of those clients in that niche. I
And
think that's the way to go about it.
how to find them? Can you tell your methods
Oh,
how
how
to
to
find
find them?
writers? Yeah.
Yeah, so hiring people is just it's the same everywhere. Like you put job ads on LinkedIn and on Indeed.com and everywhere. So adding a job post is the same everywhere. While doing the interviews, you have to see how creative this guy is. Ask for some samples. Make sure whatever industry you're hiring for, uh, make sure that the writer has experience in that already, so that there is less time to adapt to the new niche.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and do you use Upwork or LinkedIn? Yeah, you are looking on
Yes.
LinkedIn.
So we use LinkedIn and
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.com for hiring.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. Okay, Ali, let's talk about link building. Can you tell, from your experience, how to choose the right link building campaign? Because I found link builders usually use their strong sites as well. For example, if someone is good with PR, he doesn't use skyscraper technique or guest posting. Some link builders are good with writing guest posts, to for prominent websites. And I don't touch black hat SEO. I think it depends. If you are good with black hat, just do it. It's your option. But for me, of course, it's better to use white hat SEO. Can you tell how to find methods that will work for specific projects?
Yeah. So first of all, you talked about black hat and white hat SEO. So on that, my feelings are that there is no such thing as black hat or white hat. But there is something that is the right way of doing SEO and the wrong way of doing SEO. So
Mhm.
I think it is very important for our listeners to know that white hat is basically the right things, the things that actually Google recommends to do in SEO, and we should always focus on those, even though they may take more time. But less is more, even you generate 5 backlinks every month, but if they're coming from a high domain authority website, that is better than generating 100 bad links, so you said how to generate quality backlinks. So it also depends upon what your SEO strategy is. Are you geographically targeting a certain area, or is this a national campaign or a global campaign? And do you have service pages on the website based on geographics? For example, our website like digitalmaximum.com/Houston/Salt Lake City/LA. So if it's based on that, so every landing page which is geographically targeted should receive geographic based backlinks. And how to find backlinks, it's like there is no shortcut to that. First of all, don't use bots ever. There's no shortcuts. You have to take the long route. You have to personally talk to people, engage with people, insist, partner with people, ask them for backlinks, share any goodies that you can offer to them, or and in return they can offer you a backlink. The best way to go about it is try organic techniques. Use content on your site that is so valuable that people can't retain themselves without sharing it. So research and then write content for your website, so your piece of content can be used as a reference for other websites. Also, mention other websites in your blogs and articles, so that when they get a hunch that they are being mentioned somewhere, they will most likely come and reshare your content, and that's a very good way to generate organic backlinks.
Mhm. Uh, I have the question about mistakes. I usually make mistakes in SEO, and I made a lot of mistakes. I keep doing them because it's part of the process. You need to learn
Yeah.
from mistakes. I remember Elon Musk told about mistakes. If you don't make mistakes, you're not innovative enough. No, so nobody knows what actually will work in the end. But we need to test, to provide experiments. Sometimes we don't use data, just intuition, because of experience that we have. So, can you list common mistakes that companies still do today and your tips how to find a much better way?
Yeah, so the most important thing that companies should know and what they are mistaken is that they think that generating backlinks is enough. So what they do is that they just start generating backlinks through their tools, which may be white hat or black hat, the right or wrong ways. But they think that generating backlinks is automatically going to help the website. It does for a temporary period of time. It's not going to be long lasting. Once Google identifies the backlink source is not authentic, or they are being generated from a source which is not Google recommended, the I've seen many websites, they see a spike in their traffic, and then after 5 7 months they start coming down again. So it's better to have a very slow curve in the start rather than have that spike. So generating backlinks is not enough. Try to do a multi-channel marketing approach, which is try to create at least 6 to 8 pieces of good content on your website every month, and invest in that content, spend time, hire somebody specifically who can research and generate content that is worth sharing with the world so that they can reshare it. And other than that, like, you understand the no follow and do follow links. So even though no follow links do not transfer the link juice, but it is good to generate no follow links, for example, through social media sites. Social media sites are a good indicator to Google that if something is being appreciated by the masses or not. So be consistent in social media posting, although their backlinks are no follow backlinks. But don't think that because they're no follow, then you cannot be very active on that.
Yeah, I think, for me, social media is a channel not only for helping SEO. It's a separate channel. You
Yeah.
can get sales on social media, you can get results on social media, and people spend 30 minutes a day on social media.
Yeah.
So I think, of course, uh, social media presence can help SEO. It's indirect factor, but the impact is phenomenal because 75% of customers check out social media profiles. Some of
Yes.
them are looking for discounts, some of them want to know about your company. So if you have loyal audience on social media, and people don't know to buy from you or not, they can open your profile, can see, okay, you have followers, you have content, you have engagement. So people trust you, and it's a
Exactly.
good reason to buy from you,
And
to trust you as well. Yeah.
it can also be the other way around. People may find you on social media first, and then they can Google your name later, and then find your website and then buy from you. So it can be both ways.
Nice, nice. Okay, let's talk about web development. I usually hired experts on in Ukraine. But right now it's a little bit hard in Ukraine. The problems with electricity, many other things because of this Russia invasion. But I decided to search for new markets as well, and I found great web developers in India and Pakistan. I
Yeah.
never thought that we have great web developers in these countries. I felt like in East Europe is the best place, but I was wrong. No, so can you tell if someone wanna outsource specialists? Because SEO it's not only about creating content. We need to have website. We need to optimize website with technical optimization, and for that we need to have great web developers. And many great web developers are in India, Pakistan,
Yes.
Bangladesh. So
Mm.
can you tell, do you cooperate, outsource specialists in these countries? And can you tell how to choose the right web developers? Because I don't want to tell that someone is bad or good,
Yeah.
but of course, it depends. And someone is ready to take
Yeah.
projects, someone is not, they need to learn more. Any insights about that?
Yeah. So my hometown is Pakistan, as I said in the start. So
Hmm.
I use this as like a great resource, and it has helped me scale my agency in the US. Uh, we do have developers in the US, but when we get some extraordinary amount of orders and stuff, then we do outsource our things to in India, Pakistan as well. We use Upwork, and I will have to say that people in Pakistan are amazing, and they are a great resource. They are very skillful, and they will work for you at a very reasonable price. So you just have to be very open minded with them. What you are trying to achieve, be clear in the milestones. Make sure you are explaining them what you want from this assignment or project, and what time frame. And like if they're on time, if they're doing stuff right, and if you have the funds, or always try to give them like 30-50 dollars extra, and they'll be happy for the next assignment as well. Like I have personally experienced that. I have created long lasting relationships on Upwork. I've even hired people out of Upwork later. Like the relationship initiated on Upwork, but the project went so well that we had to hire that guy for long term projects. So the best way is to, in the start, interview them thoroughly, take 2-3 interviews, ask them for references, ask them for a portfolio, and don't shy away from people who don't have any previous experience. They might have tons of experience and skill set, but their Upwork profile may not be as big as you would expect to hire somebody from. So try to take that risk. Sometimes it's something that can really work well for you.
Mhm. Okay, Ali, I have the final question. I have students in my network who are looking for ways how to learn, how to grow. Even some customers, I usually get better results with someone who understands SEO. So if they understand, we can go ahead together to because it's not only about providing services, it's more about to work as a cohesive team, for the same goals. Especially ASOs are not magicians. We can't get results without great content, without branding, many other things. So let's imagine you started from scratch without any experience, knowledge, skills. What will you do today to learn more about ASO?
Yeah, so I started from scratch, and then it was just experience. Like doing, as you said, doing mistakes is your biggest source of encouragement. Like at least you are trying something. That is why you fail. Failures lead to learning new things. So, if I was to start my digital marketing career right now, what I was do is that I will find a mentor online, or if I I know somebody in my circle. I have to attach myself, assign myself to that guy or girl, and then take tips and then do my personal research and implementation of the things I will learn. So it is going to be a two-way street. Whatever you do, you share with your mentor, and he will guide you. So, how this helps is that the person who is teaching you will save you time, because in his experience he will exactly tell you, like, avoid these 5 7 things, and it will help you save time. Do not forget to take risks, like for example, if you're trying to learn PPC, for example, pay per click advertisement, try starting your own ads account. Experiment, try to run an ad on your personal profile. See if you're able to generate some traffic for your site. So, invest in yourself. Don't hesitate to experiment. Try to find a mentor, and hustle every day. Do research every day.
Nice, nice. Awesome. Love it, Ali. It's a big pleasure to get in my show, to learn from you. Tell our audience the best way how to reach out to you, how to learn more about you, how to follow you.
Well, the easiest way to reach out to me is through LinkedIn, or you can just simply go to my website, alijaffarzia.com, AlijaffarZia.com, and you will find all the resources there in order to meet me or
Nice,
connect with me.
nice. Guys, you can find the links in the description below. Listen us on Apple, Google, Spotify. Thanks again for your time. A big pleasure. Love
Thank
all
you.
your valuable insights. Guys, you need to follow Ali on social media on LinkedIn. You need to open his website. And thanks again for listening and watching us.